Can you say that you are a Waqf?
No, Lordship.
Then that is the end of the matter. You are not the owner of the property.
Lordship, being a Muslim, I have the right to worship at Dargah, Lordship. I belongs to the Muslim community and
Sir,
basically to
sir,
the
please.
Sunni discipline, Lordship.
Please don't try to generalize the things, right, sir? If you have raised your pleadings strictly in accordance with the definition, please point it out. Otherwise, I don't want any general speech.
The respondent number 2 is raising a construction on my property, Lordship, without the prior permission and contrary to the law, Lordship. What my respectful submission is? Pardon?
My property means?
My property means the property which belongs to the Waqf, Lordship. I am the Tehsil Committee President, Lordship.
Sir, who
of
is
that
the
particular Tehsil Lateri.
Sir, who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is the President of the Tehsil Waqf Committee, Lordship.
No, this petition is in his individual capacity, not on behalf of the Waqf.
Lordship, I am the office bearer of the committee.
Maybe Mr. Counsel try to understand the difference between the office bearer and the body.
Lordship.
Whether I can say, I'm asking a personal question to you, but I'm involving myself, right, sir?
Lordship.
I'm deliberately involving myself so that I may not hurt the feelings of anybody. Lordship. Can I say that I am Highcourt? Or I have to say that I am a judge of it?
I apologize for my words. I'll take my words back, Lordship.
So you can withdraw this petition if you feel that the property of some body is being usurped by the respondents. Then you can withdraw this petition with liberty to approach the appropriate forum.
Lordship, representation had already been submitted by me.
Sir, what was the intention by involving myself, by giving my personal suggestion to you, or example to you? Can you say that you are a Waqf?
No, Lordship.
Then that is the end of the matter. You are not the owner of the property. And
Lordship, but as per Section 3K of the Waqf Act, I am the interested person in Waqf. As per Section 3K of the Waqf Act, I am the interested person in Waqf.
Interested person in the Waqf. Where have you mentioned that you are worshipper, this and that?
Lordship, it had categorically been mentioned in para number 5.5 of my petition. That is at page number 11.
It means any person who is entitled to receive any pecuniary or other benefits from the Waqf and includes any person who has a right to worship or to perform any religious rite in a mosque, Idgah, Imambara, Dargah, graveyard, yes. Now, where have you mentioned that you are performing or you have a right to worship or you are performing any religious rite in a mosque, Idgah, Dargah, or graveyard, etc.?
That particular Waqf is a Dargah.
Sir,
Lordship, kindly appreciate my subject matter in brief. That is at page number 7, Lordship.
Subject matter in brief is nothing, but it is a summary of the petition, right, sir?
Lordship.
If you claim yourself to be a person interested in Waqf, please point out the pleadings from your petitions.
Lordship, may kindly appreciate para number 5.1 of my petition. I'm reading from line number 7, Lordship. May I read it?
Sir, you have said about your fundamental right.
Lordship.
I'm saying whether you are performing, you are offering namaz in this particular area or place where it is mentioned, sir. Please point out the pleadings which are in the terms of the definition of person interested in Waqf. I don't want any vague pleadings.
Lordship, the provision had been mentioned by me, and even though I have appointed as
provision does not mean that you will become a person interested in Waqf. Provision means that if you are doing certain things, then that person would become a person interested in Waqf. Where have you mentioned that you are doing these things, therefore you are covered by that definitions?
Lordship, I was appointed as the president of the said Tehsil.
Whether it is mentioned that the office bearer will be treated as a person interested in the work, if that is so, then please point out from the definition.
Lordship, definition says only about any person who is entitled to receive any pecuniary or other benefits from the Waqf.
And that has been explained, further explained, right, sir?
Lordship.
Now, whether an office bearer of the board or the work can be said to be a person interested in the work as per the definition. Please point it out, sir.
Lordship, being a Muslim, I have the right to worship at Dargah, Lordship.
Is it
That is my
mentioned in the
respectful submission, Lordship.
definition whether your fundamental right as claimed by you in paragraph 5.1 is covered
Lordship.
by the definition or not? Please point it out, sir.
Lordship, I belongs to the Muslim community and
Sir,
basically to
sir,
the Sunni
please.
discipline, Lordship.
Please don't try to generalize the things, right, sir?
Lordship.
If you have raised your pleadings strictly in accordance with the definition, please point it out. Otherwise, I don't want any general speech.
In this matter, Lordship, I may permit to withdraw this petition with the liberty to file fresh.
Sir, I will dismiss you because you does not fall within the category of person interested in the work. But that is all. Why should I give you further liberty? It is for the competent person to think whether they want to challenge it or not. I will simply say that since you do not fall within the definition of that, in absence of pleadings, I won't give a specific finding whether you belong to that category or not. I would say that there is no pleading to show that you are a person interested in the work, therefore you can't maintain this petition. That is all. I won't say
Lordship,
anything about the merits, so that anybody.
Lordship. Lordship, my only contention is this in this petition is
Sir,
that
please, if you are an authorized person, then I will listen to you. If you are not authorized, then you may consume your energy, but I am not going to pay heed to those submissions.
Lordship, but my committee had been appointed by the board itself.
Who prevented you from drafting the petition in a proper manner? It is not.
For a moment,
It is not.
For a moment, Lordship, I kindly appreciate my appointment order. That is Annex P2 at page
Mr.
number 28,
Counsel,
Lordship.
it is not a case where you are not aware of the provisions. You yourself have quoted the provisions,
Lordship.
but deliberately did not lay down a foundation to claim that you are covered by that definition. That means that you are not covered. Therefore, you can't maintain. That is all. This petition under Article 226 of Constitution of India has been filed seeking the following relief. It is submitted by a counsel for petitioner that he is the president of Tehsil Waqf Committee and therefore he has an authority to file a petition to protect the property of the Waqf. To buttress his contentions, the counsel for petitioner has relied upon the definition of person interested in work as provided under section 3 bracket में K of Waqf Act 1995. However, it is fairly considered that the petitioner has not laid down a factual foundation to claim that he is covered by the definition of person interested in work. Accordingly, this court is of considered opinion that the petitioner has no authority to file a petition of such a nature. Accordingly, this petition is dismissed on the ground of lack of status.
Highly obliged.